Thank you all for joining us today. My name is Emil Sani. Along with me, my team members Sushant Adhikari, Sankalpa, and Sushant. We are excited to present our research on the topic that is increasingly important in today's global economy, the impact of weather on supply chain operation. As we all know that the supply chain is the backbone of many industries and it is crucial for maintaining the flow of goods and services. However, this efficiency can be significantly disrupted by adverse weather conditions. Our presentation today will explore how severe weather events such as hurricanes, floods, and snowstorms impact the supply chain processes. And we will discuss the strategic recommendation and mitigate these challenges. So moving to the agenda, here's a quick look what will be covering today. We will start with an introduction to the supply chain and its significance, followed by a summary of key findings. We will then dive into the specific case studies, such as Walmart responses to the Hurricane Katrina, and conclude with the actionable recommendations to enhance supply chain relevance. So moving to the next part, we will have the introductions. So begin with a brief overview of the supply chain. The supply chain is the essential and intricate systems that mainly covers everything from sourcing raw materials to deliver the final products to the customers. It is a crucial role in the global economy by ensuring the smooth flow to the of goods and finance across different industries. Now moving to the impact of the severe weather. However, it is efficiency can be significantly impacted by severe weather conditions such as hurricanes, floods, snowstorms, and disrupt various stages of the supply chain. This can lead to transportation delays, production uh, less productions and complications in inventory management, all which contribute to increased cost and potential financial losses. So next we're going to discuss about the goal of this report. The main goal of our report is to analyze these adverse weather effects on supply chain. We also aim to provide particular recommendations that business can implement to enhance the efficiency of this supply chain in the faces of such challenges. So the next slide, we include the exclusive summary. For the key findings, we found out that severe weathers like hurricanes, floods significantly affect the supply chain, leading to delays, increased costs, and financial losses. In weather disruption, transportation network can often shut down. Production will due to over this the production may goes to overproductions and inventory management became a challenge with the stockouts or overstocking. And the final, we have included a case study about the Walmart. Especially the Walmart response to hurricane known as the Katrina, shows the power of preparation of using advanced forecasting, stock filling, and rerouting to quick restore operations, management, supply, and continuity.
Hi, it's me Sushant, and today I'm going to present on the weather impacts on business and supply chain operations. So, to begin with, the first one is transportation disruptions. So, bad weather causes calamities like flood, landslide, snowstorms, hurricanes, and so on. And these kind of calamities, they are more likely to create road barriers, transportation network shutdowns, so which will finally uh, cause delayed delivery of raw materials and finished goods to the customers, and the delivery of raw materials to the company itself. So it finally increases cost and adversely impact the production schedule. The another one is production delays. So the bad weathers, they often cause massive infrastructural damages, and they often cause electric power shutdowns in manufacturing companies and industries. So they are more likely to be temporary, but they cause huge loss of time, and as time is associated with money, they finally causes huge financial loss to the company. And also the company mm, fails to meet the customer demands if it cannot deliver the products to the customer on time. Another weather impacts on business and supply chain operation is mismanaged inventory. Mismanaged inventory, it simply means the inventory has either stock out or excess stocks. So the company, they must alter their inventory based on the forecast, which means the company should have a good weather forecasting system, and the proper inventory management. uh, it can help to reduce the impact of bad weather on supply chain if the weather is forecasted properly and the inventory is managed properly. Like if the stocks are well managed inside the inventory based on the weather forecast, the company can easily withstand every kind of bad weather effects and reduce the financial loss that may happen in future. The last one is customer service. As we have already discussed, the impacts of severe weather like floods, landslide, snowstorms, hurricanes, and so on. They cause different kind of road closures. They cause several transportation disruptions, which result in the delayed delivery of finished goods to the customers. And as the customers, if they do not receive the goods they have demanded on time, uh, they may be dissatisfied with the performance of the company. So it is crucial for every company to maintain a good communication with their customers in such kinds of bad weather conditions, to retain them. Um, so as we all know that customers are the backbone of the company. So it is the business of every company to make them aware and to retain them, uh, if they are to seek profit in future.
Hello, I am Sankalpa Bhattarai. I am going to talk about the strategic benefits and risks of weather impact. Strategic benefits are to mitigate risks. Whenever the company faces the weather impact, they always try to develop a strong contingency planning related to weather, which increases an organization resiliency, which ultimately helps to reduce the impact of weather disruption. Another one is improved forecasting. Business will always able to forecast more accurately using improved tools of weather for the prediction of disruption. Next is strategic risks, financial losses. We all know that whenever there is a weather impact in the company, there is a huge financial loss caused due to the damaged goods or increased cost of transportation and loss in sales. And another one is damage to reputation. Whenever there is a continual delays or disruption, there will be the always issue in regarding the customer trust, and it helps to destroy the reputation of a company. Now let's talk about the Walmart response to the Hurricane Katrina. It occurred in August 2025, the Gulf Coast of the USA, which was very devastating. It caused a huge impact. Over 126 Walmart stores and facilities were temporarily closed. The challenges faced by the Walmarts are the loss of revenue, disrupted transportation network due to the flooded roads, damaged infrastructure, and also the surge in demand for essential items such as food, water, medical supplies. And the Walmart response was the 24-hour emergency operations center. To counter the problem, there was a staff by 10 employees even during non-disaster time. They managed the smaller events such as product failures, injuries, fires to counter the problem. Also, they used the meteorological instruments and software. Official response initiated on August 24 when Katrina was upgraded to a hurricane. Now let's talk about the case toolbox analysis tools. There are two tools. One is SWOT analysis and another one is pestle analysis. Now I'm going to talk about the SWOT analysis first. SWOT analysis includes the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. The strength are the strong logistic networks. The company always try to build the strong logistic networks which enables quick adaptation to the disruption. And another one is advanced technology. The company tries to advance their technology like real-time tracking, predictive analysis, which boosts the efficiency of the company. And another one is proactive planning, such as scenario analysis, contingency strategies, which ensure the readiness of the company to face the weather disruption. And the weaknesses are dependence on accurate weather forecast can lead to the inadequate preparation. In another one is infrastructure vulnerabilities. The weather can damage to the warehouse, transport routes, opportunities, strategic investment. Whenever there is the weather impact in the company or business, there is always opportunity for a company to invest in their resilience, infrastructure, advanced technology, and sustainability, which helps them to counter the problem faced during the weather impact. Another one is reliable service during crisis. It is very important because it has to build a customer trust and strengthen relationship if they are able to provide service during the crisis time. Now threats. Climate change is the great threat because it increases the frequency and intensity of extreme weather events. Another one is supply chain bottlenecks. The delay in the production from the warehouse and ports always create the financial loss in the company. So it is a great threat to the company. Now let's talk about another case toolbox analysis, which is pestle analysis. The first one is political. Government policies on disaster response and infrastructure investment. Government plays a vital role in disaster management by maintaining their policies and regulation. Effective disaster response such as emergency plans, funding for the infrastructure development, and support for the effective business helps to reduce the impact caused due to the weather disruption. Another one is economic. Huge financial impact is occurred in the business due to the weather disruption, such as damage of the facilities, increasing transportation and expense due to the route disruption, and also the higher raw material prices due to the shortage. Another one is social, public perception and customer trust. It is very important to develop a customer trust to successfully run the business. Whenever there is a timely distribution of services and facilities, there is a there the company always builds a good trust among the customer. So if they are unable to provide good facility during the weather disruption time, the public perception is harmed and the customer try to have a negative impact on the company. Another one is technological. Advance in weather forecasting and supply chain management tools. Technology plays a vital role in managing weather related disruption. Advanced weather forecasting tools can provide early warnings and help companies plan for potential disruption. Another one is legal. Compliance with regulation and related to disaster preparedness and response. Company may comply with legal requirements related to disaster readiness and response, which includes such as response to the regulation on emergency planning, employee safety, and environmental protection. The last one is environmental. Increasing frequency and severity of weather events due to the climate change. Climate change is contributing to much frequent and severe weather events such as hurricanes, flood, and heat waves. These events can disrupt supply chain by damaging infrastructure, affecting agricultural production, and increasing the likelihood of resource shortage.
This is Susana Tikari. I'll be talking about the recommendation and conclusion part for you guys in this presentation. So after the thorough research, we have come to the especially four recommendations. And the four recommendations are having multiple supply chain, advanced weather forecasting system, stockpiling, and upgraded facilities. So talking about having multiple supply chain system. So having some multiple supply chain system is very important and must, we can say must, because without have multiple supply chain we can be stopped at any time. If
the suppliers cannot provide us goods or any kind of material that we need. So talking about the second recommendation, it is advanced weather forecasting. So as the weather forecasting plays an important role in supply chain, as it helps us to counter the different problems like flooding, hurricanes, storms, etc. As we can have the pre-plan or a structured plan before it happens. So we came across this news as a paper while researching about the weather for impact of weather on supply chain. It was the 2005 Louisiana Mississippi hurricane in US. So the paper stated that Walmart forecasted the hurricane might hit those areas, so they pre-planned and piled the stock accordingly to be in the safe side before the hurricane hits the area. So after the hurricane hits the area, they were in the front foot, as they had already the things they need, supplies they need, and they were in the front foot helping the community, providing the food and stuffs for everyone. So it is very important to have the advanced weather forecasting system. And so talking about the third recommendation, it is stockpiling. So stockpiling is one of the efficient way to have our supply in our inventory, so we never run out of it. So stockpiling is usually done in automotive industry, because every materials parts are imported in manufacturing of automobiles. So if one of the parts is missing or out, we ran out of the stock, the car production is completely shut down. So it is very important to have the stock piled up. So especially those stocks which come across the critical paths, like which has to travel long distance, which have like a lead time of more than weeks, which takes weeks to arrive, or which have to travel along the hilly region, come across the river, or come through the oceans. These are like critical supplies for us, because due to the bad weather, those supplies can be disrupted at any time. So having the backup supplies of it in our inventory or the stocks is very important for us. So stockpiling is another recommendation for us. So talking about the fourth and last recommendation, it is upgrading the facilities. We have to upgrade the facilities according to the time. With the new technology coming in the market, we have to update it, a new safety system, new transportation vehicles, new GPS system, and new IT softwares. Anything which can be helpful in our supply chain industry, which will be updated regularly, so it can help us to achieve our mission very swiftly. So if we are like to be hit by the flood around our inventory, so we have to design our inventory or the buildings accordingly, so that those floodings do not affect our material or supplies that are kept in inventory, and we can keep manufacturing while those floodings are happening. So these are 4 recommendations we have come across after the researching. So in conclusion, weather impact does play a huge role in supply chain. We have to consider it in our every steps, every planning, and every situation. Bad weather situation does have very huge impact in industries. It should never be neglected, as the severe weather condition can influence all the way from production, manufacturing, inventory, warehouses, and transportations. It can delay the supply chain process, causing us to lose some money or adding the extra cost. So this will be considered while planning. By saying that, I would like to conclude my presentation here. So talking about the references we use for our research process, they has been listed in presentation. You can go through those sites for additional information on the situation like 2005 hurricanes or how Apple managed their supplies of chips during COVID periods. You can go through their site. So I'd like to thank everyone for listening us patiently.